What's up, guys? I just wanted to come on here real quick and kind of go over a few more things with you guys about CHS. You know, one of the myths about it is that you have to be a long-term user in order to get it. That's absolutely inaccurate information. Whoever put that out on the internet needs to modify that, take it down, and do their research. Doesn't matter how long you've been using. I used to use it between the ages of 19 and 22, which was over 2 decades ago. Street weed. Never had any problems. Never got sick. I went 25 years without using it at all. Was suggested by a medical doctor in 2022 to use it for pain management, because in my state you could use it with a medical card. Now in my state it's just been passed to be legalized. Anyways, I'd only been using it for 2 months before I got sick. I was in and out of hospitals over and over again. Over a 6-month period, I lost 50 pounds. I was vomiting nonstop. I had a gallbladder removed at the beginning, which started it all, and then they thought it was just complications from my gallbladder. So nobody was telling me nothing in these hospitals about what CHS was, if it could possibly be CHS. Nobody saying nothing. So over a 7-month period, I was in the emergency room 9 times. I had 5 different debilitating anxiety attacks, 3 of which was in the hospital while I was having an episode, of which nobody knew what was happening. You know, come to find out, it took me going to Cleveland Clinic to find out that he suggested, the professional there suggested that I had CHS, which I then was like, what's that? I never heard of it before. Just like most people that I talk to these days, including doctors and urgent care facility workers, or just people you meet on the street. You ever heard of CHS? No? What's that? Let me tell you about it. So now that's what I'm doing. I'm telling people about it. And what it is a reaction to your brain receptors react to THC in a way that could kill you. Symptoms that you need to watch for if you use THC or smoke weed, whether it be street weed, a vape, from a dispensary, edibles, doesn't matter what form you take it in your body. Symptoms you need to watch for: repetitive vomiting, repetitive nausea, seizures, debilitating anxiety attacks, psychosis, so you do things that you normally wouldn't do, and you can't really reason with yourself as to why you did them. Just things totally out of your character that you normally wouldn't do. And then you have dehydration, which you have to go to the emergency room for. Dehydration can then lead to kidney failure, which can kill you. Now, in some states, it's not legal medically or recreationally. In a lot of countries, it's not legal at all. So people are afraid to go to the hospital because then it becomes on their record that that's in their blood and it gets reported. But one thing you have to keep in mind is that you need to live. In order to live, you have to stay hydrated. If you have to stay hydrated, you have to go to the hospital or you can die. So, just putting that out there, letting you guys know CHS is real. It's not something that's made up. There's no way to tell how many people it actually affects. However, they are estimating that it affects a little under 3 million annually, and that's without having proper medical diagnostic codes for it to even track it. To even know. Some people get misdiagnosed all the time, especially adolescents and young people, college students, high school kids, because this is so easily accessible to them, and then they don't know what's making them sick. Keep your heads up, keep informed, and inform others. Take care.